going, guys? Welcome back to more Charlton career mode, where we take on Ipswich Town, the leaders of the league, at the beginning of today's episode. Of course, they are 6 points ahead of us, as we discussed at the end of the last episode. So we are looking to narrow that gap today, bring that back down to a 3-point gap where we can basically overtake them in one match day. If we win and they lose, we can go back to the top of the table. Shrewsbury are also ahead of us, though. We have the best goal difference in the league. We also have a very busy month coming up after this Ipswich game. Again, Cambridge, Wigan, Plymouth, lots of games, including cup games in there as well. But I feel like today, guys, might be the episode where we get to do some transfer business, at least start thinking about who we're going to sign. I know we've made a couple of pre-contract signings anyway, but we might start to look more at the future of this team, how it looks, what sort of areas we want to strengthen and all that good stuff. But to begin today's episode, we are going to take on Ipswich Town. This is always a very classic game in my book. You know, we've played them in playoff games. I remember back in the day, Ipswich and Charlton was always quite a good game in the Premier League as well in the early 2000s. So this should be a good one. Two teams looking for automatic promotion / playoffs from League One this season. Let's see how we line up. So Matthews is a little bit unfit, so we're going to bring in Chrissy Gunter because Barker is currently a centre-back. I guess we could play him there, but I'm not going to for the time being. We also are going to bring Washington onto the bench for a slightly tired Josh Davison, although Josh Davison, I think, is the future of the bench striker for Charlton, at least, because Stockley is on fire at the moment. So I think that's how we're going to line up for this game. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go and play the match. And here we go, under the lights. It is Charlton versus Ipswich Town. Everybody write in the comments right now your score prediction, okay? I want to know what you think. Are we going to do it today against the current league leaders, or are we going to come up short and maybe resort to playoffs? I mean, there's a lot more football to be played, obviously. And I think our team will improve as well. It's a nice blend of experience and youth in it. But for today, we just want to concentrate on getting the 3 points. Oh, it looks a bit chilly out there as Ipswich and Charlton line up in their jackets before they kick off this game. Let's have a look at how Ipswich line up. All right, guys, quick, brief look at this. You've already seen it. There's our bench. Obviously, not too much has changed apart from Gunter coming in and Washington on the bench for Davison. Other than that, we're pretty much full strength. As for Ipswich Town, they do have a very good goalkeeper, Christian Walton, I believe, from Brighton and Hove Albion. Very good keeper. They got Joe Pigott up front, ex-Charlton, also very clinical in League One for Wimbledon. And I think he scored a few for Ipswich this season as well. But yeah, it's obviously a good team if it's an Ipswich team. And yeah, let's kick this off and hopefully get off to a scoring start here. And here we go. Kick off through James Stockley. Are we going to get ourselves an early chance in this game? We're certainly going to try. Here's Chaplin and Coulson linking up. Chaplin, great block from Innes. Okay, love that. Forster Kaski sprinting forward. Stockley hasn't got the pace, but we're going to use him anyway. Lecco just checked his run there. He could have been joining the attack. Gets the pass back. Please get that. Oh, Harper slides in. It's Gilby. Takes a touch out. Comes off Stockley's shins and into the grateful arms of Walton. Innes into the midfield. This is where we're struggling here. Look how quick they press. You can't even sprint once you're in centre mid against these lot because they just press you. And great tackle from Samwo there. Brilliant stuff from him defensively. Purrington. Oh, it's a good ball. Kirk knocks it inside. Gilby, chip. It's Stockley. Come on, son. Oh, it's just wide from Jaden. He's been, as we've discussed many times, on such good form for us this season, and that was very close to probably about his 10th goal of the season. Sends the volley wide in the end. No replay. Okay, game. I see you. Here's Pigott. Lofted ball. Loads of space. Where is Gunter when you need him? He was way central there. Let's get the header on that. I think Fanwo just about did enough there. Stockley out to Lecco. And it's the counter-attack we need. And it could be onside from Charlie Kirk. It's not. That must have been very close because I couldn't tell. And I'm normally quite good at calling the offsides. Here we go. Look at this. It was very close. They've used his arm rather than his shoulder there, I think. That should have been onside, mate. It might have been his knee. Here's Morsey. Pigott. And here's Burns in the box. Scoops it up. Innes with the header away. I don't know how they ended up falling to a blue shirt, but it did. And then, look, no one just rushed to get towards him. And luckily for us, FIFA animation saved the day from Akinfamo, who's been everywhere this game. He's been superb. But we are going to try and get a goal before half-time. As Gilby gives it to Dobson. Good pass from him. Great. Oh, it's not a great through ball. Okay, Stockley tries one over the top for Gilby. He's running into the box. Unlucky. Let's win this header. Purrington wins the header. Gilby. Here's forced to Kasky. Tried a different trick there than it actually executed. Here we go though. We're in the box. It's Gilby. Oh, they're everywhere. As soon as you get central, they are absolutely everywhere. Let's play this out wide. Let's try and find Stockley on his head. Will he win it? He kind of does, but it's very tame. And Vincent Young volleys it away. That should be the last action now of this half. Innes into the midfield, and that is half time, guys. We have been pretty good, to be honest, in possession of the ball. However, we just can't seem to break their low block, which is a recurring theme whenever you have a difficult game in FIFA. The low block is so hard to break down, and it's been no different today. Stockley's found it hard up top. He's got maybe 1 or 2 shots off. We've been okay. We just need to find that clinical wedge and just break through that Ipswich back line. Gilby. Over to, okay, Kirk. Time that run, mate. Time that run. He has. It's Kirk in the box. Charlie Kirk. Shoot, mate. Shoot. What a finish. Charlie Kirk. He had no right from there. No right at all. But he shoots one across goal. And he must have hit that sweetly because the angle was against him. What a finish from Charlie Kirk. The man who's really on form at the moment. He's on a +6 on his form, if you look at the team sheet. But the ball came over, brilliant chest, 1 touch, 2 touch, bang, across the keeper. It's a great finish from Charlie Kirk. Let's have a look at another angle. Bang, just released a shot at the right time as well. Walton could not do anything about it. Too powerful, too accurate, 2 across him. And I'm looking like a World War I soldier there. Charlie Kirk's buzzing with that. How many goals has he scored this season? 6 goals in 20 matches, which I think is basically all our league games. That's good. Oh, please, game, not again. Look, they are sitting so deep. Look where Famo is. They're not even coming into this half. No, this is a ridiculous version of this now. Okay, this has to stop. It honestly has to stop. What is the point? Why am I just going to attack pretty much 11 players who are all sitting deep just so that I can lose the ball and give Ipswich a chance? I'm not going to do that, game. You need to fix this. You need to fix this, FIFA. Quick update, guys. 71 minutes played. I'm so sorry that this is what the content has resorted to, and it won't be like this forever, I assure you. Because there will be times when teams don't set up like this, I hope. But yeah, look at this. I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about here. We can literally just do this over and over and over again because they literally are committing only 1 player to their attack, even though they're 1-0 down. They've been doing this for the last 20 or 30 game minutes now. FIFA, sort this out, please. Surely PS5 next gen AI can figure out what I'm doing, passing it around the back, and do something about it. Come on now, EA. I'm not going to moan about it anymore, but that is ridiculous. Look, we get the win. That's what we came here for. That's what we leave with. We got the 3 points. It's a 1-0 win. What a shame. What a shame from the game. But yeah, it's a really positive result for us. All 7s with the exception of Lecco, who got a 6.9. He pretty much got a 7. As did Craig McGilvery, a 6.9 for him as well. So really solid team performance there to grind out the win. What a second half. Entertain was 72% possession. Oh dear. Guys, let me know in the comments, if I can win like that, should I? Because it's still exciting up until I score, right? Or should I just attack them, even though it's probably not going to benefit me to attack them when that happens? Let me know in the comments what you think. So that does put us much closer to our targets, but unfortunately Shrewsbury did win. So we're still 3rd, but Ipswich now are only 3 points ahead of us, and we have better goal difference than anybody else in the entire league. Who's struggling, just out of interest? Wow, Wickham, you know. Wickham, who I think beat us at some stage this season. Maybe I'm thinking of real life, actually. Yeah, I am. And they just got relegated from the Championship. Oxford as well down there, and Doncaster. And then Crewe, rock bottom of the table right now. Fair enough. Just for your information, guys, we are actually going to put Charlie Barker back to a right back. We are probably going to lose, well, we're definitely going to lose Gunter. And then we may end up losing Matthews in the nearish future because he's 29 approaching 30. He's probably not going to grow too much. So having a nice young centre-back who will become a 60 rated in 2 weeks' time at the age of 18 could be good for us. So Charlie Barker maybe could be the future. So our next game, guys, it is Charlton versus Cambridge at the Valley. They are 19th in the league, if you were wondering. Let's quick sim it. They are a little bit, I won't say exhausted, but they've got a little bit of fatigue affecting them. It's probably not going to make too much of a difference, but you never know. We also have the home advantage, and they're not doing too well in the table. This should be a 3-pointer, and it is for Charlton. Dobson scored in the 77th, Forster Kaski in the 56th, and Lecco as well. The only sub we made was Soireon for Innis. Let's have a look at the ratings, and we did very well there. Dobson, Forster Kaski, Lecco, Matthews at the back as well, all on an 8.1. Innis had a 6.6 before he was subbed off. Good stuff. So it's the EFL Trophy, guys, next. So we got Wigan. I don't want to play this game, even though Wigan are probably going to be a really good opponent. I am going to, however, give some of my younger players a run in this game and see what they can do. So let's go into the Papa John's Trophy second round against Wigan and see what we can come up with. And we have gone very much changed for this game, guys. Harry Arter is going to take the captain's armband in CDM and get a rare appearance because he is a lone player. I don't want to spend too much time with him on the pitch where we could be growing our own talent. So he is going to get a rare start today. I have also just noticed that Charlie Kirk has gone up to a 71 rated player. That is really good, actually. That's championship quality, and we're not even halfway through the season yet. So Charlie Kirk could be the future of Charlton in the championship as well. That's great. It's going to be tough. I can see some really big names. Kellen Watts there, Keenan Wyke up front, Asgard as well, Jordan Cousins as well. So I'm going to actually sim this game in case I do need to jump in. I have a feeling that Wigan are going to turn up here, especially because we are playing our effective B team. Okay, so let's see what happens. Oh, we've scored! I was just having a little sing-song by myself because I didn't expect the goal. The goalkeeper gives it away to Dialang Jaisimi, who finishes with his left peg. That is really good to see. I did not expect that. We do have the home advantage, but they're playing a really good squad against us. A really good 11, sorry, against us, Wigan here. So I was kind of half expecting it to be really tough and maybe for us not to score so early. Here we are again, though. Jaisimi and Barker linking up. What can we do with this one? Barker, cross that. Oh, I thought we'd maybe get a second there. Wow. Here's Wigan on the ball in the box, and they have equalised through Will Keane. Not too surprised to see them having a good game, but it's still all to play for here. 1-1. Corner for Sean Clare. Oh, I thought that was a goal. It's just gone over. Unlucky. Ben Amos in goal for Wigan, of course. Ex-Charlton player. We've seen him in 2 separate Charlton career mode saves now, I think, in FIFA 21 and FIFA 20. Or maybe even before that, if I remember correctly. But anyway, here's Charlton again on the counter-attack. Blackett-Taylor up the left. He's going to do the fullback. No, he's not. He goes back inside. We've worked that pretty well. Barker gives it away. Half-time, guys. I'm going to give them till 60 minutes because they are still playing well, Charlton, on the sim, I have to say. We've had better possession. We've had more chances. It is still one apiece. And I feel like any Wigan attack is going to result in a goal, which will my theory be proven true? No. A great save from Henderson. It's coming into the box, is it? No, good tackle. Here we go, on the counter-attack. If we score this, this could be big. Davison and Jaisimi linking up. Davison again gives the ball away. Okay, let's keep it going on the sim for a while. Deji Alaraway setting us on the attack. Here's... Oh, we've scored! Come on, it's Sean Clare! That all started from Deji Alaraway. Wood, you Adam, and Eve it. 2-1 to Charlton. Come on, Papa John's Trophy glory. Wembley? Let's hope so. Surely not a third. Surely not a third. Here's Soiree down the left. 27 v 27. And there 27 wins the duel. Okay, guys, I might jump in just to, like, kick the ball around, basically. I'm going to do that. I'm going to jump in. Uh-oh. They've scooped a lovely ball over. It's Will Keane. What a save from Stephen Henderson. The number 30 behind that, equal to it. And that could have been a really good chance, and it was a really good chance to score there for Wigan. They don't make the most of it, and they're making us up here. Derrickwa off, and who's this coming on? It will be Bennett coming on for them as the corner comes in. McLean over it. Kerr wins the header over for a goal kick. Yep, same thing, guys. Same thing. We're going to get the win like this. Oh, dear, FIFA. Right, we technically could just win by doing the exact same thing we did in the last game here. But it's probably going to be 1 minute at a time. We're going to try and use... Oh, it's 2 minutes. We're going to try and use it to actually score a goal. Maybe get Josh Davison off the mark. That would be good, wouldn't it? Here we go. We've still got the ball. Charlie Barker. Haven't really got many options. Nah, look, again, look, they've just got a fat block behind the ball. They're just parking it, and we win anyway, guys. 2-1. We basically did the same thing in that game. We literally just passed around the back. No pressing, no pressure. Teams cannot do this on FIFA when they're losing. It doesn't make sense. Ben Amos shaking the hands of his old teammates. Maybe the game knows that. I doubt it. But yeah, we take them through to the third round of the EFL Trophy, of the Papa John's Trophy, with goals from Giassimi and Claire. Solid performances from the boys. We had a 7.2 for Charlie Barker. Deji Laraway getting a respectable 6.8, coming in significantly underrated compared to the rest of the team. And Giassimi with an 8.6, who was the difference, really. A goal and an assist for him. So 2 games now against Plymouth Argyle. That's interesting. Okay, we're going to skip through the league game and we'll see. This must be the FA Cup second round. Oh, it's the... do you know what it is? Oh, we won 3-1 in the league. Do you know what this game is? It's the replay, of course, isn't it? Of the FA Cup tie. Interesting. We have, by the way, scouted Luke Jeffka, who obviously equalised for Plymouth against us in that exciting 2-2 draw in the last episode. So that was fun, and we may end up signing him because he really impressed me there, and we kind of need a striker, especially if we end up selling, obviously, Schwartz, Washington, and I think that's it, but still, we will need a striker. And one thing I actually wanted to address, after we did some, I think there was an episode recently where we did some contract negotiations, maybe 4 or so episodes ago, might even be more, and the player that actually came to the office and asked about it was Pape Soare. And he we haven't renewed a contract for him. So I think a couple of these players, Washington, Soare, maybe even Henderson, have earned themselves deals. So we're actually going to go and address that right now. So first of all, success in the negotiation room with Pape Soare and his agent. We now have him for an additional 2 years, which means we're more likely to actually sell him for money if we need him. And also, he's a very solid backup left back in the Championship anyway. Unless his rating goes down, I actually quite like having him in the squad. Okay, so an additional 2 years on the contract of Connor Washington now, if he accepts this offer. £2,000 a week, so he's taking a wage cut, but he gets a 19.5 grand signing bonus as well. Are they going to accept it? He's upped it by 100 quid. I respect the hustler, and there we go. That is Connor Washington and Soare signed on slightly longer term deals. I think Watson, Pearce, Gunter, and Henderson, regrettably, will probably leave. But Deji Laraway is going to be the final guy that we go and try and extend his contract. So for an extra 5 years now, we have the services of Deji Laraway. Honestly, I'm not sure how much he's going to grow. Maybe that's slightly too long of a contract to offer him, but I don't really care. We can maybe release him or sell him if we need to. But hopefully Deji Laraway proves to us that he can be a part of the squad in the Championship at least. And we can utilise him in that regard. 5 years, £500 a week for him. And that is pretty much... What about Henderson? Guys, let me know in the comments as well. Do we sign Stephen Henderson for an extra season? And Soare says, great boss, I'm really happy you still see the value in what I can bring to the squad. Thanks for sitting down with me. Hey, don't worry, mate. Just keep pushing yourself. Soare, I respect you. All right, next up, Plymouth Argyle, guys. 22nd of December. This will be our last game before Christmas. I'm actually just going to go full strength and quick sim it. I know this is a risky move. However, I'm going to do it because we should be beating them. We should, right? Do you know what? One change, okay? One change, and that is Josh Davison up front for Stockley. That is literally all I'm going to... maybe two. Maybe two. Maybe we'll bring Giassimi on as well. And that is literally all we're going to do. Let's sim the match. Let's quick sim the match. Are we going to win it? We are going to win it 3-0. Wow, Davison does score. That's excellent. Love to see that. Forster Kaski scores and Giassimi scores, who we did bring in for Lecco. Wonderful display from Charlton. They're really poor. Look at the back line of Plymouth all on 4s. Jeez. And we get another great goalkeeper rating, and the whole squad done really well there. And would you look at that? We are top of the table. I didn't notice that after the game that we played against Plymouth, I guess, in the league. But we are on 45 points ahead of Ipswich now after beating them. And it's anybody else's job to catch us now because we are top of the tree. Love to see that. And 2 more games in the month of December. Both winnable games on the sim, and therefore I am going to sim them. Please, 6 points would be really good here. We lose against Wimbledon and then we win against Gillingham. Okay, really dodgy result there against Wimbledon. It was Wimbledon, wasn't it? But we're still top of the table regardless of that little blip in the matrix. We are still top by a point though, so it's really close between us and Ipswich still. But guys, guess what? That is the end of the episode. Well, it's nearly the end of the episode, and we are now going into January, guys, where we're probably going to get a few players recalled from their loans, and also we are going to start looking at making some more moves in the transfer market. Guys, I think we've actually run quite long today on this episode, so we are going to end it there, but make sure you stay subscribed, because next time, guys, of course, we are going to start very exciting moves in building this squad to be championship ready. We're already looking very, very good, but there are still strengthenings, is that a word, to be made. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.